Hi guys, this is Becca and I am back for my week 32 check-in of my Watts Atelier online drawing training program. You might be able to tell that I sound a little congested. I have been kind of sick this last week, so I'm sort of like a little bit spacey right now. This is actually my second time recording this video because the first time I watched it back and I was like, wow, that is completely incomprehensible. So, trying to get my head in the game to talk about week 32. So I finished up figure phase 1 last week with they have a little section on anatomical reference words. So I downloaded a flashcard app and tried to learn some of the vocabulary to talk about where things are in the body and how things attach. And I figured I could use that later if I wanted to do a refresher, if I was like waiting at the doctor's office or something. So finished up with the anatomical stuff and then moved on to figure phase 2, which was lay-ins. And this is kind of the exciting section, just like it was in head phase 2, because you start to see all of these different parts come together and you start to work on full figures. So my process for this was I watched Jeff draw in his video, and then I drew from the photo reference, and then I copied his drawing. So last time I had copied his drawing and then went from the photo reference, but I think this is better because it was easy for me to know what parts I got stuck on when I was drawing it myself, and then see where he modified those things or how he made things look more realistic in spots that I kind of, I guess, messed up on or couldn't quite wrap my head around. So I did a straight on pose, a 3/4 pose, and sort of like a laying down back pose, which was tricky because it had a lot of foreshortening in it. But it was really fun to see all these parts come together. I got to use some of the mannequins, I got to use the abstractions, so it does make you feel like all of this work that you've been putting in up until this point was not all in vain. Like, it actually is relevant. You will use it. It makes it easier. So I'm excited to keep going. There is a lot more of these drawings, a lot. So I'm not going to spend too much time talking about areas I need to work on because I'm just sort of starting to realize what I need to work on. But next week I'm going to be drawing the male figure. So moving on, figure phase 2, onto the drawing.